I have a message to you, to the international media, American and European media. As a Syrian, I want you to leave us alone. Can you leave us alone? Can we get rid of dictatorship that ruled us for 54 years? 54 years. I'm not even 40. My father grew up under that dictatorship. My mother grew up under that dictatorship. They were raised by this motherfucker that we got you rid of recently by his father. So, what do you want from us? That we just don't do anything and wait for him to fucking die and then his son also become president on us? What do you want from us? All you care about now is minorities. Oh, these terrorists might hurt minorities. Okay, what about what he did to minorities? What about the Christians he killed? What about the Durzi people he killed? What about the Kurds he killed for all these years? What about the majority? What about the Sunni people? Those are not humans. Now you care about Syrian people. Now you care about minorities. Why you didn't care for all these years? For 13 years, why you didn't care? Why now you are worried about the chemical weapons and the missiles that we as Syrian people, we paid for it and we were killed by these missiles and you were watching. Now Israel is worried about it and they destroyed it. Okay, we are not gonna use it. We don't care. We just wanna be free. You, I was watching Dave Smith. Usually I like this guy. I enjoy his ideas. I watched him many times. I got to know him from Joe Rogan podcast. And I watched him and I realized this guy is smart. His ideas about the Palestinian problem is he's so smart, so educated about it. And I was watching his recent video about the Syrian, what happened in Syria, and he said that Assad falling is one of the worst things that can happen. Really. Look, you don't know what freedom is unless you lose it. You know what freedom is? I'm living in Turkey for 10 years. Why? Because I couldn't get my freedom in Syria. Because I was gonna be arrested in Syria. Why? Because I didn't go to the army again. After I served in the army for 2 years, which is normal in Syria, I had to go there again to fight my own people. And I didn't want to. I didn't want to fight in this war. So I had to leave. And what's the price for it? I was put on the terrorist list as a terrorist for not going and serving in his army. I became a terrorist. And what does it mean? They took my house. I was forbidden to go to Syria. I would go to jail directly if I go to Syria. That's when you lose your freedom. And you, all of you, this Dave Smith doesn't know what this is. What fucking, I'm angry, I can't even talk. Leave Syrian people alone. We have Christians. I worked in Syria for a Christian man. He was one of the best people I have ever met for 10 years. The owner of the company I work in is Christian. My direct manager, she was, I don't know, because she was atheist. Because her father was Kurdish, her mother was Christian, and no one cared. We don't care. I don't ask. It's not of my business. I don't care. She's a good person, that's all. What is her religion? What is her ethnicity? We don't care. You brought these things to us by supporting a certain group against a certain group and believing Assad that this is terrorism and these are Islamists. No, we just want freedom. Did you see the videos of the prisons in Syria? This is what Assad means. This is what that regime is about. We were afraid of that for 54 years. And now when we got our freedom, all the world is talking about it like we are worried. We are human rights. Why you didn't worry about it for 13 years? When we were killed, when the Sunni people were killed, when he killed Christians. Google Michel Kilo. Google what he did to Michel Kilo. One of the sweetest humans ever spent most of his life in jail. He died away from Syria. Why? Because of Assad. And now everyone is talking like, what are these Islamist people doing? We don't care. We as Syrian, we don't care. When I want to know what's happening, I call people in Syria and ask them, and everyone is happy. No one is complaining. The only complaint, the only propaganda is being pushed by you. Foreigners who just see the news, share old videos of ISIS doing this and ISIS doing that and saying like, look what they are doing. I saw a video today on Reddit sharing like this. هيئة تحرير الشام, HTS, killing 2 non-Arabs in the countryside of Latakia. The video is old, from 2016, 2017 something, of fighters. They caught a group of Syrian soldiers who were committing atrocities and they executed them. I'm against that. I'm against that. But lying to the point that non-Arabs, no, they are Arabs. They are speaking Arabic. They are Arabs. We know, when you are Arabic, you know that this person is Arabic and you know where is he from. You know, you can know his ethnicity, you can know the area he's in. Sometimes you can even know his religion from the accent. So you don't know anything, so just leave us alone. Leave us alone. We were under this family for 54 years. So let us enjoy the first week at least.